Welcome back to Blast Guys Reviews. In this review, we'll be taking a look at the G.I.JOE Classified Kim Jinx Arashikage 112 scale action figure. This is the packaging that she comes in. I love the black boxes. The red outfit that Jinx is wearing looks amazing against the black and blue background. Very nice looking figure so far. The artwork on these is fantastic. This is 124 in the line. Let's look at the side of the box. There's the back of the box, nice pictures, nice features. We have a blindfold. We have some updated classified tattoos on Jinx. So what do you guys think? You guys like that? You don't? Let me know in the comments. There's the top of the box. Bottom of the box. And there's the UPC if that helps you guys track down your copy of Jinx. So as I tear her out of the packaging, I just want to give you guys a quick heads up. I've been monitoring like the quality of the weapons because of the gumminess that we've been getting, and they said they were going to get it fixed. But for this particular figure, I'd be very careful. The blade edges here are tucked under this plastic, and you could potentially damage your weapon. So you might want to get some scissors and cut out your sword and cut out your dual-bladed, whatever this thing's called. And just not try to pop it out. If you try to pop it out, it definitely might damage or cause some plastic stress. Just as a, kind of a heads up. Alright, now that I got through the accessory nightmare of getting that stuff out of the packaging, we'll take a look at it here shortly. But here is Jinx, and I must say, that head sculpt is pretty nice. Jinx has a very unique look from the cartoon, and I think they might have captured it pretty well. The hair is more pulled back than like more spiky than it is on the cartoon, but that is a very decent head sculpt for Jinx. She's got a beautiful face. Looks like she has some makeup on, some lipstick. Man, it's nice, on point. Very good job on Hasbro part. Very cool. Then she has her red gi on. She has the brown highlights here, the black belt. We have her traditional dragon here on her chest. We have the black arm wraps and black gloves. Oh, kind of nice hand wraps maybe. And we've updated Jinx with some kind of tattoos. Kind of gives you that fish vibe. Oriental fish. That kind of aesthetic. Sure what's going on there, but it's not bad. I wish we had the long sleeve version, but this is a nice classified version of this figure. I bet you we're probably gonna get a retro release of her. Then she has some brown here. This brown on the side here wasn't something that was part of the original design. That's actually something that's new. Has it on both sides. Goes from her under her arm down to her knee. Then she has some black ties around her shin there on the top, and then down by her ankle, and then we have black on the top. These black highlights also are something that wasn't on the original figure, or the black belt that I recall. But I think they kind of broke up the red very nicely, and it definitely gives you a traditional vibe for Jinx. The back of the figure is not much to see there. Just pretty cool. Now for her overall articulation, she does have a necklace there, if you guys missed that. Like a little yellow medallion or something. Her head can go back and forth, side to side, all the way around. Pretty decent. She does have arms that can raise up. Get you just maybe above a T-pose. There are butterfly joints present. Bicep cut right there. Double jointed elbows. A little stiff. She has her fist hands applied in the packaging when you first pour out. She has up and down on this hand. And the same for that one. Chest articulation is kind of short ranged. Back and forth a little bit side to side. And a swivel there. There may be a waist swivel underneath her gi here. Yeah, it's there. I'm not going to force it because I have no interest in doing that. But it's there just in case you want to know. Splits are very important for a martial arts character, and I think it's pretty good range for her. Or the Van Damme type wall split here. Not too bad. Can she sit for transports? Pretty good. She almost has like a spread leg syndrome. I kind of want to spread a little bit, but not as bad. Maybe because how thick that center crotch piece is. We have the thigh cuts kind of stuck, but they're there. You can see them. Double jointed knees. Okay, here we go. Double jointed knees, decent range. There is a boot cut just above that black tie there. And if you can pivot down, up, and around the joint, if that's something you so desire to do for your figure photography and posability, playability, all that good stuff. Overall, relatively a decent figure. I have no real complaints for this overall aesthetic. I think it's a welcome addition. I do hope we get a more classic version sometime soon, but this will definitely keep you occupied until you get one. Now, she goes with an alternate head, which is her traditional ninja mask. The eyes are very nice. Definitely can tell that's a female underneath. It has those beautiful eyes. This is very soft, pegged in. Let's see if I can pull this off without destroying my camera. This is removable, the black necklace. Just want to take that off, but be careful. It's on there pretty good. You shouldn't lose it as long as you don't take it off. And there she is with the overall ninja head sculpt. Back and forth, side to side, all the way around. Looks pretty good. One thing with ninjas though, you know, they're all about secrecy, and then if you're giving them identifying features like tattoos, and if you're caught by somebody and they unmask you, obviously they can identify that was you. So that's kind of like a, you know, she looks incredible, but you know, it kind of defeats the purpose of like a ninja. She needs to be unidentifiable. But I mean, she does take her mask off around the Joes. But we all know who she is. But just saying, overall. She comes with two alternate hands. Just two gripping hands, basically. Which I got on the wrong side. Seems like you always grab the hands when you're doing reviews on the opposite sides. So, just traditional gripping hands. And then she comes with her blindfold, which I think should be red, in my opinion, not black. Especially from the cartoon. But we're not really retroed here. This is more of a classified version. Not sure if it's going to fit over the top of her head. Or it's kind of flexible. I think you may have to go under the bottom because it's actually very tight either way, in my opinion. It's more of a gummy material for the overall blindfold. She looks pretty decent. The black, see the problem with the black, it kind of clashes with her hair. I think they should have went with the red. But it's not a deal breaker. This is, you know, trying to stay true to the original aesthetic. But that looks pretty good overall. I like it. And here she is. Looks pretty cool. Now, can you do something else with it? You probably could pull it up over her eyes like so if you just want to give her the a bandana look. Again, if it was red, that would definitely pop it a little better. Okay, it gives you like a third option. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. A third option to do. That's cool. Not bad. We'll leave it there for now because it's something different. The one thing I've been monitoring for me, because they mentioned about, like, you know, there's always an issue with all of us about the overall design of the weapons and the quality, the gumminess. And I started noticing right out the packaging, the sword sleeve is rubber and it is quite bendable. So if we're not seeing the improvement on the quality of plastic, the sword is a little more stiffer, but still gummy. It should be, you know, solid. It hasn't lost its shape. It's pretty good. And then we have the handle. There's a serrated blade there. If you can see that, it's pretty cool. And it fits. And it doesn't stay if you flip it upside down, so you want to be careful with that. And you can store her sword on her back. Now I think the original Jinx, I haven't seen my original Jinx for a while, it's somewhere around here. I think you got 2 swords. And but yeah, I wish maybe with the retro version we'll get the original sword. Original 2 swords I should say. But that looks pretty good overall. And then we have her traditional weapon. I think this turned out really well. It comes across quite larger than a vintage. Of course, it's a different scale, but I think the blades are an appropriate size, done in silver. You have that brownish color with the black shaft. Now this is a little flexible. I'd be very careful taking this out of package. Like I showed you guys earlier, as I kind of a heads up, but pretty cool weapon. Overall size-wise, that's about how tall it is to the figure. Okay, I swapped the hands off. I'm not a big fan of swapping parts off because there's always a risk of breakage and wear, and eventually it doesn't work anymore, or sagginess. But the nature of our collections during these days, it's like it seems to be a big part of the figure is extra heads, extra hands, stuff like that. But just use caution when you're swapping that stuff out. Don't do as much as you would, absolutely have to, because you're gonna wear this pieces off with friction and stuff. But she can hold that with 2 hands. It's very decent. Very, very cool. The hands are it's pliable. They're not too stiff, so you should be okay there. Pretty cool. Nice. The hands kind of have like one hand has like a trigger finger type hand. Has an extra finger there, so if you want to give her a gun, I'm not sure if I've ever seen Jinx use a gun in a cartoon at least, but you have the option if you want to do that. It's not too bad. She holds the sword quite well. Looks good with her. Not bad at all. And obviously, you can get your pose on if you want to, with the figures, however you see fit, what you like. I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time with that because, make a long video. But yeah, looks cool. I don't really have any QC issues. The softness of the weapons is still there. That's the part I've been monitoring for myself, at least. And I'll share it with you guys if you're interested. Other than that, I think she looks very nice. I'm very happy with my purchase. She retails for like 25 bucks. If you buy her just about regular price. If you go, so you can catch her on sale. If you want to pay scalping prices, you can pay more. But right now, as a video, you probably could get her for about 25. So pretty cool. I do recommend her. She's very cool. If you're looking for a nice representation for Jinx, this will do it. Or if you want to wait and see if we get a retro one, but who knows how long that can be. You won't have a Jinx figure to hang out with Falcon. So, well, there it is, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Great figure. You guys have this figure, you can be added to your collection. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for support. I do appreciate it, and we'll see you in our next review.